Episode 1 of House of the Dragon opens in the north with Lord Cregan Stark narrating to Crown Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon about the ancestral history of House Stark manning the Wall. While Jaehaerys' visit to the Wall isn't in the original storyline, this change was necessary for Cregan as it serves to explain why he can't send a full army to support the Queen. Lord Stark elaborates on the Stark tradition, started by Torrhen Stark, of selecting 1 in 10 men by draw to join the Night's Watch, emphasizing it as an honor rather than a punishment. The conversation between the Crown Prince and Lord Stark delves into their ancestors' history, including Torrhen's decision to bend the knee to Aegon the Conqueror and the visit of King Jaehaerys and Queen Alysanne to the Wall, where their dragons refused to fly beyond it. This conversation, while not crucial to the main storyline, sheds light on Stark traditions and their mottos, "Winter is coming," and "The North remembers." The North remembers the threat of the others, a fear prevalent in Stark history up to Lord Cregan's time at least, but seemingly forgotten by the time of Ned Stark. Cregan refuses to provide young men for the Civil War, believing they are needed for a more important war, and instead promises to send 2,000 seasoned warriors, known as the Winter Wolves. After receiving news of his brother's death, Jace immediately flies back to Dragonstone, leaving the Pact of Ice and Fire and the story of Sarah Snow unaddressed for now. These elements might be revisited in future episodes through Jace's memories. The episode then shifts to a conversation between Prince Daemon and Princess Rhaenys. Daemon urges Rhaenys to join him in attacking King's Landing and killing Vhagar and its rider, but Rhaenys refuses without the Queen's command. Daemon is frustrated by Rhaenyra's absence and exposure, while Rhaenys stresses the importance of confirming Luke's death. Later, Rhaenyra finds the wing of Luke's dragon and returns back to Dragonstone. The scene then moves to Driftmark, where Lord Corlys Velaryon is overseeing ship preparations. He converses with Alan Waters, who saved his life, leaving it unclear whether Alan knows about his parentage. Here, mention of Luke as Corlys's heir might be an indication that Alan will someday take that title. The Velaryon fleet has blocked the gullet, preventing ships from reaching the capital. However, the Greens are more concerned about the dragons than the ships. To counter this, they have installed dragon-killing weapons, scorpions on the Red Keep's walls, and Aemon Targaryen's dragon is patrolling the skies. Aemon wants to seize Harrenhal to make it his base and compel the River Lords to bend the knee to King Aegon, but other council members, especially Otto Hightower, advocate for a cautious approach, relying on ravens and gathering their host in Old Town and Lannisport before starting any conflict. A rift emerges among the Greens as each tries to influence the king. Otto, asserting his authority as Hand of the King, dismisses Sir Criston Cole and Prince Aemon during a strategy discussion, undermining Queen Regent Alicent Hightower. Larys Clubfoot exploits the situation, whispering to the king that Otto controlled his father similarly, suggesting that Aegon might need to part ways with Otto to assert his authority. If Otto is removed from his post in future episodes, Larys Strong will likely deserve credit. The main theme of Episode 1 is a son for a son. The show deviates from the books, where Daemon Targaryen was already at Harrenhal when he learned of Luke's death and arranged the Catspaw's blood and cheese with Mysaria's help. In the show, Daemon remains in Dragonstone due to Rhaenyra's absence, taking charge in her stead. Upon Rhaenyra's return to Dragonstone, she convenes a council meeting in the Room of the Painted Table and demands the death of Aemon Targaryen. Daemon has two choices: challenge Aemon to single combat, risking his life and the Black Team's leadership as no other commander in Team Black is par Daemon's caliber, or hire cutthroats to murder Aemon. Daemon opts for the latter, seeking Mysaria's insights in exchange for her freedom and sailing to King's Landing. There, he recruits a City Watch member who hates the Hightowers as much as Daemon, and together they locate the Ratcatcher of the Red Keep. Offering him gold, they gain access to the royal apartments to kill Aemon. When the Ratcatcher, named Cheese, asks what to do if they don't find Aemon, Daemon's silence suggests he approves killing Aegon's son Jaehaerys instead. Blood and Cheese infiltrate Queen Helena's chambers through secret tunnels, where they find her with her children and seize her. Unlike the books, where both sons, Jaehaerys and Maelor, were present, and Helaena had to choose between her sons, in the show they demand to know which one is the son between her two children. Helaena points to Jaehaerys. Blood doubts her, but Cheese trusts her and beheads Jaehaerys. This act of vengeance by the Blacks delivers a devastating blow to the Greens, echoing the theme, a son for a son. The next episode will likely focus on the Greens' response. Additionally, we might see Daemon finally flying to Harrenhal to take the castle, or if Aemon makes his move.